Welcome back, Wolfpack Velos here, and this is how to use Purugly. So Purugly is going to be a very straightforward Pokemon to look at to a degree that its stats are really consistent, but at the same time, very surprising. When you look at Pokemon of Purugly's size, you don't think, yeah, that's going to be in the top 50 fastest Pokemon in the game. So when you look at 112 base speed, it's actually like, I think, 53rd fastest Pokemon. So you have a decent amount of outspeeds right here that we've looked at a lot of Pokemon, and this is why I say, 110 speed isn't what it used to be. 105, 100 isn't consistently fast, because surprising Pokemon like Purugly and all those other faster Pokemon do exist, so it does take away the consistency of it, and it does kind of show some surprises. But overall, 64 defense, 59 special defense, 71 hit points, even fully investing in tanky stats isn't going to give you too much back, and 82 on the attack means we don't have anything to rely on. That while we are hitting hard, or we might find ways to hit hard, it's not going to really accomplish too much. However, Purugly is a normal typing, so it's a very consistent typing. Just get our normal stab, we're weak against fighting, so we're generally not going to see too many super effective hits. We have the immunity to Ghost, and that's kind of it. So hopping into Pokemon Showdown. Interestingly enough, Purugly is another Fake Out Last Resort Pokemon, so you are going to be just shy of an Ambipom, so let's look at Ambipom again really quick. Ambipom 115 and 100, so you are going to be slower, you aren't going to hit as hard, but again, Fake Out Last Resort, still a surprising amount of damage. With the Life Orb, Purugly might still find a very fast KO just from Fake Out Last Resort, that there's enough damage there to make something happen. Also, you have the Defiant ability. If you can kind of predict that your opponent's going to lead Intimidate, that this could work in doubles or singles pretty well. So you get a free +1 because you lower your attack and then it goes up by 2. And now Fake Out with the Life Orb, that's starting to put you into a good damage tier, especially like, say we go Jolly Nature, we boost that, 50% boost onto that, going to put you close to 400. So now we're dealing with some speed, now we're dealing with some damage if you do get that Defiant boost. And then Last Resort, KOs for days, as well as the Fake Out Shutdown to begin with. As for the other ones, Thick Fat, now we aren't really trying to play too tanky, so I don't think, and you don't have too many super effective hits, so I don't think Thick Fat's going to work. And Own Tempo, maybe if your opponent's playing Swag Play, you might see some usage for it. Now you could go for Ultimate Shenanigans, so we just reviewed Lopunny, but say we have like a Mega Lopunny, it also has Fake Out, it also has Last Resort, and then it also has Teeter Dance. So you just double Fake Out on the first turn, pretty fast level of Fake Outs, Teeter Dance, you have Own Tempo, so Teeter Dance confusing your opponents, not you, again, really fast. Last Resort is going to blow up one of the opponents, and then you can just kind of play the Teeter Dance Last Resort game, double Last Resort onto things that resist you, having Scrappy for Ghost-type Pokemon. This actually might be a lot more powerful than I thought. I just kind of came up with it on the fly, honestly, but Fan Fridays, you know what to do. If you have a Purugly and you have a Lopunny, I want to see how powerful this is, and most likely you'll end up on Fan Fridays, or you'll get your own feature in a video because it's pretty cool. Next up, we have the Ultimate Feminism Purugly. That if your opponent doesn't have any female-type Pokemon, they're only using male Pokemon, this is just terrifyingly powerful because we saw it for Fan Fridays. That in the Battle Maison, there's this kind of Purugly running around that uses Attract, and then it just goes for Slash. Now, if we want to play it competitively, Return is going to be more damage because Slash, even though it has a higher critical hit ratio, crits only do 150% damage, so a crit is going to not add too much more damage. I'd rather just go with the Return. And even then, now you also have access to Knockoff. Knockoff, that has some super effective hits. Play Rough has some super effective coverage. And also, if you're removing items, while they're just immobilized by love, very, very silly things can happen. You can also do just like Attract with Swagger. Attract with Swagger is actually pretty hilarious, so I maybe would take out Play Rough and put Knockoff, so I'd run something like this. So if they're immobilized by love, and then they also have to fight the confusion, they might hit themselves, do a lot of damage, then they eat a Knockoff or a Return, and that's really silly. So to run something like this, maybe just Hit Point Bulk and then Speed Bulk. That way we're outspeeding them with the Attracts, we're making it to where they're hitting themselves, and then we're just chipping in little bits of damage. But if we don't want to run the Swagger, then I guess we would have to go with just an okay amount of damage on boosting the attack. But we saw this work. This took out 2 Pokemon hilariously, that if the odds are in your favor, you're kind of going to win. So as for an item, Quick Claw could work here, maybe Bright Powder. That way, we're not getting too much else out of it. That we might survive 2, maybe 3 hits is really pushing. I'd see that we're surviving 2 hits okay, so Leftovers doesn't make you really tanky enough. Citrus Berry might not give you enough health back to really survive. And I just like, you have Bright Powder, you're going for the ultimate frustration. They're immobilized by love. They break through the confusion. Now they might miss because of Bright Powder or something silly like that. And that's really, this was just a shenanigan set that we've seen work in the most silly way possible. And then we also just kind of have a support Purugly for doubles. So if you don't want to run Fake Out Last Resort, you still have some good options right here. You can run Health Bulk, you run Speed for the shutdown, so you lead Fake Out, boom. Now you can go into Super Fang. A 112 base speed Super Fang could spell some disaster for your opponents because now you're taking one of their stronger Pokemon, dropping them down to half hit points if you have a Pokemon that's using double attack, so like a Heat Wave Charizard, you know, it's going to land that Heat Wave. Super Fang on top of the Fake Out. There's a lot of damage potential here, so it combos into itself, and then you just clean up some KOs. You also have Taunt. 112 base speed Taunt is pretty nice, so you can Fake Out their status Pokemon, taunt it the next turn, have damage on the other Pokemon, and even then Foul Play. So say you've already hit Super Fangs, say they just have a very vulnerable high base power Pokemon, use Foul Play on it, clean up the damage, and you're going to do alright. So that's how you use Purugly. Remember guys, I want to see Fake Out Last Resort on it with the Lopunny. I think that might combo, so it might be a little weaker than Lopunny and Ambipom, but if you get the Divine Boost, then it's stronger, and there's just silly amounts of damage, so it could be pretty hilarious, and, you know, just a lot of really cool things going on with Purugly. It's mostly a gimmick Pokemon, but it still finds success here and there, and it's a very well-earned victory if you do get it with Purugly. So thank you for watching, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you all have a nice day.